welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I have a lot to do and I'm just gonna bring you guys along with me. Mostly like a homemaking motivation, day in the life type video. First things first, I do have to leave and go pick up the kids' eyeglasses because they finally came in. And then I have to stop off because I'm missing one piece for dinner tonight. And then I'll be back for lots of cleaning and things like that. If it sounds like something you wanna watch, stick around, hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get started. Look at the new glasses. I like these so much better for her than the dainty things. His look just like it, but no blue. But yeah, the kids have their glasses. She's gonna have a massive headache, but we're going to Dollar Tree, so hopefully they can hang. Into the greatest section. Oh, and Brianna's already made herself comfortable. Need a floating speaker. Honestly, that's kind of cool. I ain't even gonna lie, but I'm not sure if it's worth 10 bucks. Brianna pointed these out. They've got spring dog treats and summer dog treats. They're really cute. I will never get over how random. Fan, Mother's Day, candles, rug, shoes, mask. Oh, some trimmers for candles. Just random. Oh, more pinatas. We're home from the store and everything. Brianna's new glasses, I love them so much. They were plastic, so she doesn't have those little nose pieces that irritate her. So I think these will work much better this time. But I gotta show you the most random thing my kid picked in Aldi. This right here, my kids picked a dragon fruit. They said they've always wanted to try one, and they were $5 in Walmart, but they were $2.99 in Aldi. So I figured why not, but I have no idea what to even do with this, so I'm gonna have to look it up first. You saw that we went to the Dollar Tree and to Aldi. The Dollar Tree, the main reason we had to go was Hunter's bowls, which I'll show you those in one second. If you've seen him in my videos carrying them around, they're sharp now. So I got him 2 new bowls, and then the other crap I had to get was new cleaning gloves. I mean, they're $1 a box. You can't miss getting your gloves from there. Valera destroyed her collar, and that's where I get them from because they're $1 and they have tons of different colors. So, I mean, why not? Okay, one of the other things I got at Dollar Tree was this little sun chair right here. It's over in the toy department. It's supposed to be like a Barbie toy or a doll chair. This is actually gonna be for something I'm doing for Christmas in July with the little annoying guy that comes back in December. So this is his. All right, do you see his bowl and all the teeth marks and everything all around it? Like right there's a really good shot right here. It gets very sharp, but he carries these around the house, and his green one is even worse. Like, look at that. So, but I couldn't find these exact ones this time. So we do have these, and it's a gray and a teal. So I'm gonna have to teach him again which color means what he wants, because he knows which one's water and which one's food out of these two. So hopefully this doesn't screw him up too bad. I forgot something else I bought while I was in Dollar Tree, and that is the 16 count Crayola crayons, and I'm going to explain why. Last night when I was going to bed and relaxing, I got sucked down the rabbit hole of TikTok. There was a teacher on there, kindergarten age kids, preschool, kindergarten, and like 1st grade. She was explaining why don't buy the 25-cent, 24 count Crayola crayons. They prefer the 16. If she puts this on the list, there's a reason, and I'm gonna show you what that reason is. So if you've got kids going into school, I mean, yeah, you can do this and send them. It just makes more work for the teacher because she picks out the colors they don't need. But if you can do this, she prefers this, and I'm gonna show you. The 24, if you open it up, Declan, hang on. Find me red.
Red?
Red, find me the red crayon. Okay, perfect example. He did not find the red. He found the violet red. He found pink.
Mom.
He found pink. And that wait a minute, baby, 1 second. That frustrates little kids, and then they don't want to do their work because when the teacher says color the apple red and they suddenly color it pink, it completely throws off their whole day.
Where was the red?
All of these look like red. It's right here, baby. All of these look like red. All the different oranges. Look at this. All the different blues. And one of these isn't even blue. It's purple. Find me the regular blue. Regular blue.
Mom.
Can you?
Can I draw 99?
Nope. He found the super dark blue. He didn't even find the normal blue.
This one's normal.
This one is the purple. See, second try, he finds the purple. The 16 count, when you open this one, there's the colors. Now hang on, hang on, hang on. Declan, find red.
Red.
Where's the red? Right there, and he found the red on the first try. Where's the blue? Right there. No issues whatsoever. Kids don't get frustrated, they can find what they need, and the teacher's life is easier too. Now, this is something I never would have thought of. I would have thought, oh,
Hi.
24 crayons, it's more colors, it's better.
Hi.
No, hi. For this age, it's really not, and I didn't even think about that. Moving on, I have a bunch of dishes to clean. I have dishes to put away and more dishes to put away, although I'm gonna have the boys do this part. I have to clean the kids' bathroom down there, and I bought a new shower liner because I did not realize just how bad theirs was. So I got a new one of these to put in there. Dinner tonight, I found an amazing looking mac and cheese recipe that I wanted to try off of Pinterest. So we're doing hot dogs with it, but macaroni and cheese for dinner, and that recipe will be in here. If there's time, I'm gonna make a pineapple upside down cake, but that's only if there's time, but I have the stuff to do that too. I told y'all I fell down the rabbit hole of TikTok last night. I got something to do with this too. But enough of all that, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into some cleaning, get some motivation going in this house, and just see where the rest of the day takes us. I know I will have the dinner recipe in here, but past that, I don't know what other food stuff will be in here just yet. Sorting out the laundry into towels and clothes, and then just starting a load. Is the shower. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it down, let it sit for a little while I go work in the kitchen, get all that done. Then I'll come back in here and scrub the tub.
You got that something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about, loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his soothe. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love.
So I have the dishwasher running. I've got my cake tray sitting, soaking because that icing is awful. And this was from tacos last night. I have that soaking with some power wash as well. And then I'll wash these probably off camera and wipe down the countertops as well. For roughly the last like week on TikTok, I've seen these, and it's just this little mist machine, and it comes with an oil or not. I had a very hard time getting one without, but you can literally use this thing for wallflowers, and it supposedly smells better, is stronger, you know, all that. So I'm gonna give it a try. Comes with batteries.
I
Yay, good job. Batteries are in.
did.
Open this one. This one's gingham. Oh, it smells so good. All right, it says put it up there. Oh, okay. All right. And then down here on the front, you just pick which cycle you want.
Wait, stop doing
Let's see if I can get it to go. Oh, there it goes.
Cool.
Oh God, really strong, but smells great. This little thing definitely works, and there's 3 different settings on it, and it will do it for a certain number of seconds and then wait a certain number of minutes and then keep doing it over and over again. I can't find the spot on the package where I read it, but somewhere on there it'll tell you what the 3 settings do, but this trick definitely works. The little ones are done coloring and ran off, and Gwen decided to color on the book and the table in numerous spots, so I do have to clean this part up as well. And I gave Declan the 16 count to play with down here. At least he didn't draw on the table, but I do have to clean this up too. So we do actually have the extra time, and Brianna really wanted to bake, so we are gonna do the pineapple upside down cake. I have made pineapple upside down cake my entire life in a cast iron skillet. I'm gonna try this little Bundt pan version I saw. So I'm just gonna wing it and kind of like tell y'all what I'm doing, but just fair warning, I am winging it. But yeah, these 2 girls are gonna start on the cake mix, and you just need a yellow cake mix as according to the box. Over here, my brown sugar was almost out, so I'm putting the new bag in, and this is my little terracotta stone, soaking up some water for the new bag, some pineapple slices and the juice, and then some cherries, and I'm gonna need some butter. Okay, girls dropped the bowl in there.
I did not.
Okay, Gwen dropped the bowl in, but the girls are cooking together. Yeah, we gotta clean that. I have a full stick of butter in here. It's probably overkill. You could probably get away with a half, but I mean, why not? I'm just gonna see how it goes and roll with it. It's almost all the way melted, so I'm gonna use the rest of that first. And somewhere around 1/3 to 1/2 of a cup more. Probably too much butter, but like I said, I'm used to doing this in a giant cast iron skillet, so this is an experiment, but either way, now I'm gonna put this in the bottom of the pan. The other thing I forgot is I typically use the pineapple juice in here instead of water in the cake mix. So if you're gonna do this, don't be like me, use that instead of using the water. Yeah, just makes your cake taste a million times better. It is 100% juice, so just use that. All right, basically it said you cut these in half, but I'm not doing that. You just put the pineapple in the little grooves around like that. Well, I understand why they had the pineapples cut in half, because they kept falling over, so now they are cut in half and a lot more of them. So again, probably more overkill, but at this point I don't really care. The next thing I'm gonna have Brianna do, she's gonna take the stem off first, and then in between every other slice, we'll put one of the cherries. So, did you pluck it? Ooh, there you go. in between every other, just kind of like there in the hole, boop, like that. We offered Gwenny one to eat and she's like, put it in, and she threw it, so now the pattern's off, but either way, there you go. Mess everywhere, just ignore that. Gently put the batter in there so you don't knock all of your fruit over, and then put it in your oven according to the box for a Bundt pan, which mine says 38 to 42 minutes. The cake just came out of the oven, and this is what happens with the too much butter. Like, it kind of boiled and caramelized all on the side. Now that's gonna taste really good, but it doesn't make for the prettiest looking cake, and it did make it crack a little bit. But in a few minutes I'm gonna turn this out and hopefully have a pretty looking cake.
According to the kitchen, I used way more butter than I should have because that thing says 3 tablespoons. I used 8 and 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, so whoops.
I mean, it's still gonna taste good, right?
Cross your fingers, this thing comes out of this pan.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, it came out perfect. Look at it. That is going to be delicious. Now I'm like stupid levels of excited. Just out in my garage, and I had one of the moments. I bought something and then forgot I bought it because I wasn't sure if I actually put it in my cart or not. So yeah, apparently I bought this at Aldi like weeks ago and have yet to even open it and let the kids use it. So I think that's what I'm about to do. It's like a little splash pad, and it's got these gophers that you're supposed to smack and smash, and water pops everywhere. So we're gonna give it a go. I think it was like $8 or $9 or something like that in Aldi. Either way, I think the kids will enjoy it.
Yeah.
You wanna go do that?
I want to go that.
Outside?
Outside.
Okay. Like I said, it's very tiny. All 3 of the kids are on it, and there's not much space, but they're having fun, so who cares? Seriously, you can hear them. They are singing Peppa episodes and enjoying the crap out of that. $8 or $9, tiniest little thing in the world, but they really don't care. Playing outside in the little splash pad led to a full change of plans because the bigger kids want to go swimming, so then we just loaded up and went to the pool. So now I gotta get a bunch of kids out of their wet clothes and then start some dinner. Out in the sun made me cold, so sweater's going on, but I'm gonna start making the dinner. I'm literally going off of a video off of Pinterest. It didn't really have much to go on as far as the actual recipe, so I'm also winging that today. So I'm just gonna let you guys know what I do as I do, and at the end I'll say what worked and what I would have changed if I needed to. First things first, boil big pot of water for 1 pound of elbow macaroni, or whatever kind of noodle you wanna make your macaroni and cheese out of. I gotta watch Crazy Girl here because I'm washing some produce before it goes bad that was in my fridge, and she's trying to steal it straight from the sink. Once it's boiling like crazy like this, throw the box in and then cook according to package. As I said, no specific amounts here. It did want Gruyere, I don't have that, so I'm using Swiss. I mean, it's questionable, but it wants Gruyere. If you have that, use that, or use all sharp, that's up to you. But I got the big thing of sharp and the small thing of Swiss. I'm gonna grate up real fast and just go with that. The best I could tell was to cook them, drain them, cover them in olive oil, and then set them aside for a few minutes. Normal size pan, this is where you're gonna start to make your cheese sauce. Melt 4 tablespoons of butter. Once the butter is melted, add 4 tablespoons of flour. Let it bubble like that for a second to cook out the flour taste, but make sure you keep whisking it around. Slowly add your milk. At this point I can definitely tell it's hot, so, but it's not thickening any. I'm just gonna put the cheese in and hope for the best. This is half that big block of cheddar and half of the small block of the Swiss, and I'm just gonna slowly add it in and keep whisking. Go kind of like handful by handful. I kept it over here until it started thickening up more. And now you're gonna add some salt and pepper just to taste. Still looks a little runny for my taste, but I'm just gonna go with it and add the cheese sauce back to the noodles. And hopefully not make a giant mess. See, that's a little too soupy. You don't want it that soupy. You want your sauce to be thicker than that. So half of this into a pan that can go in the oven. Then cover that with some more of the cheese mixture. Once it looks like that, put the rest of the noodles on top. Now we're gonna make the topping that goes on it. Melt 4 tablespoons of butter. I don't feel like doing extra dishes, so I just washed this thing out from the milk. It wants you to mix panko, Parmesan, and melted butter. I don't know how much, so I'm just kind of probably going like half a cup, quarter to half a cup, and the 4 tablespoons of butter. That looks good. Oh, this pepper, just a little bit. Tiny bit of salt because Parmesan has a lot of salt. It said paprika, but didn't say how much, so I'm just kind of, that looks good. Just a couple shakes. Using my measuring spoon from the flour too, and just mix the melted butter in there. That looks pretty good in there, and then just put it all over the top. I read through the comment section. The best thing I got was about 30 to 45 minutes for the baking time. So I'm gonna look at it in 30 and just see what it looks like, but it's probably gonna take like another maybe 5 minutes under a broiler to brown it. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I am using 350 just because that's like, you know, the universal thing to use, so that's what we're gonna use. Now I have a mess to clean up because when I make a recipe I've never made before, I kind of just throw things, so. And then the kids were over here snacking on the berries while I was cooking behind them, and they decided to take the opportunities to throw the stem part of the strawberry on the ground. So I gotta clean that mess too. And the dog is useless when it comes to berries. He won't touch them. So, I mean, if you see him laying there and you're like, just feed him to him. Yeah, no, he's not touching that.
Give me love, give me all your love. Oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way. Don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand? Look me in the eyes.
Okay, 30-minute timer just went off, and that looks really, really good and smells amazing. So I'm gonna call that good. Yes, I'm one of those that's been watching Christmas in July.
Everything. No problem, hon.
But this is what I was gonna show you, was a trick with this. If you have a Scentsy scent that you wanna trade out real quick and you don't wanna wait for that to harden while it's even still on, just take a cotton ball and stick it in there and it will suck up the wax. Like you can already see that cotton ball is almost completely full. And then just take a second cotton ball and just wipe it around and it's gone. Hey, and it's completely emptied out, clean, and ready for another bar.
All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything as long as I can be.
This is what happens when you give the kids those bottles of little bath paints right there. Yeah, this is what they did and that. So I'll be cleaning the shower tonight too.
So it is now just a few minutes before 9. I have to go put all the kids in their bed, tuck them in. Then I have to come back. Oh, and you hear my crazy daughter. Yes, I've got to go put her to bed. Then I got to come back and fold all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I'm going to go put them to bed. Good night, guys.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.